bind my wandering heart to thee. The word fetter, I had to look it up for myself, is referring to a chain or even a ball and chain, if you have watched any cartoons at all, and you know what I'm talking about. And it's a funny line to think about, saying, let your goodness, God, like a ball and chain, hold me close to you. But then it goes on to say, prone to wonder, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God that I loved. Here's my heart, Lord, take and seal it for thy courts above. And while this isn't maybe modern day English, I think it depicts a very real picture of what maybe a lot of us, including myself, might feel sometimes. It's like, God, I know that you are so good. God, I know that you're so faithful. And you can say all these things, like, God, I know you're kind. But somehow I'm prone to wander. I think it's just part of our nature. It's like when we want to run away. And so I love that picture. God, I want to be with you so bad. Would you just bind my heart? Would you put me on a ball and chain so that I can only wander in a circle? Because that's the only place I want to be. And I think it's a beautiful prayer and picture. And then there's one other word that I need to define. Ebenezer. I was thinking Ebenezer Scrooge. Anyone else? I see a hand, Deacon. Ebenezer is not talking about the Scrooge, but in fact it's talking about this biblical principle, and I'm sorry if I don't say it perfectly correct, but it's an idea that we make a memorial, or we find this item to remember who God is and how faithful he's been. I don't know if that's 100% right, so someone tell me later. But I think that's my understanding, is that it's this like altar, this memory. So there's a line that says, here I raise my Ebenezer, by thy help I come, and I hope by thy good pleasure safely to arrive at home. So I'm not going to spend all night here talking about this song, but there's just some good words. God, would you help me remember the things that you've done. You are so kind, and you've done so many good things. So we'll sing this, and you guys can stay sitting for this one, because there's a lot of words to read, so just take it in and sing along if you know it. Come thou fount of every blessing, to my heart to sing thy grace. Dreams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Taste the mount of thy redeeming love. Told you there's a lot of words. Here I raise my Ebenezer, hither by thy help I come, and I hope by thy good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Jesus sought me when a stranger, wandering from the fold of God. Taste the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love. Ode to Grace. Ode to grace, how great a debtor daily I'm constrained to be. In thy goodness, like a fetter, bind my wandering heart to thee. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, oh, take and seal it for thy courts above.
Let thy goodness like a fetter bind my wandering heart